Welcome my freckled friends, this is Jamie, and in today's video we are going to finish up the CLE to Yellowwood album with the mixtapes and the road not taken. I have already reacted to mixtape number 1, which was Placebo. I did that around Christmas time. I think I did it because they were working on it, or it was a part of the like Christmas Stray Kids code. So I think that's why I went ahead and reacted to that. I did do that on YouTube, right? Let me make sure. Yes, okay. It was actually around Thanksgiving. I did the Stray Kids Placebo special video, so if you want to go and check that out. I will not be listening to Placebo in this video, but I will be doing mixtape 2, 3, and 4, Behind the Light, For You, and Broken Compass. Let's get to them. What we're gonna do is, as always, I'm gonna look up the lyrics and read the lyrics, and then we're going to listen to the songs. I feel so out of sorts today. So let's do it. We're gonna start with mixtape number 2, Behind the Light. I remember the day we all first met and said hello. Our practice sessions were like babies on walkers, like mothers making baby food. We paid attention to all the details. Compared to that passion, people's reactions are impossible. If we were to react to that zero reaction, our scars would have severely reacted. This song probably wouldn't exist either. We were just thirsty for a bit. Feels as though we forgot those butterflies back then. In other words, seems like we've become quite reliable. Compared to before, feels like we've been chased by time and have lost. It's too much to be stubborn like ticks. Even with the insecticide, that is the end. I can't press down on my dreams, even if my future is bleak. My passion becomes my lamp and casts a light before me. When 9 come together, it becomes a lighthouse and the situation changes. I'm assuming on the other one that it says... Oh no, it still says when 9 come together. Don't close your eyes again. There's a shadow where the light shines. When you turn around, a bright light will be waiting for you. Am I doing right or not? Honestly, I was nervous back then. But now there are so many flowers shining on the 9. There are flowers, so I'm not unsure anymore. One for the fame, one for the game. I don't care when, just like them. One for the way I'm gonna take. Wherever you are, sing this song. Even if it gets farther away. I can't stop. Even dark shadows only exist with light. I was wondering, so in the original version it says, but now there are so many flowers shining on the 9. And then in the newer version it says, but now there are so many flowers shining on us. I was wondering because they left the 9 in. When 9 come together, it becomes a lighthouse and the situation changes. They left that in, which it makes sense. But they changed the now there are so many flowers shining on us instead of shining on the 9. We've all only looked at the light and came this far. The brotherly love of us 9, connected by music and dance. And the new one says the brotherly love of us brothers, connected by music and dance. I'm gonna do the newer version for the rest. We've all only looked at the light and came this far. The brotherly love of us brothers, connected by music and dance. I don't regret it, even though I'm a bit tired. I just like to eat chicken and laugh and have fun. The black and white prepares the world, following it like crosswalk. I'm living a life that has no choice but to do so. Let's just comfortably laugh. Just think simply, just work hard. So it sounds like this is talking a little bit about basically how they felt as like trainees pre-debut, like at the beginning of their debut. They had all these butterflies back then. They paid attention to all the details, and you know, people's reactions wasn't necessarily what they were hoping it would be compared to that passion that they had, compared to that drive and the amount of work that they did. People's reactions didn't necessarily compare, and if we were to react to that zero reaction, we wouldn't be where we are. We just kept moving, kept working. I'm sorry, I'm like feeling weird. I hope I'm not getting sick, because I now have a job as like, I go in to a Montessori school and I kind of just help out. I'm a bit like a classroom assistant, and I go in like halfway through the day and then I stay for their like after school program and help out. And both of the teachers that I help out and whose classroom I work in have been sick over the last like week. So I'm like, but I'm having a hard time processing things right now. So if y'all would like to tell me in the comments what this song is about, that would be appreciated. We never give up, we never give up, we never give up, won't ever give up. I believe my family, a light shines on us so we can overcome it all. Even if shadows swallow us, we won't give up. I wake up, my happy dreams fade away. I can't breathe, it's so complicated. Some actions keep replaying, I can't feel it even after time. In my head, colorless voices, stepping in my heart, hopeless choices. I know I can't succeed if I feed like this, leave like this, scarred and feared pain like this. One for the fame, one for the game, I don't care when, just like them. One for the way I'm gonna take, wherever you are, sing this song. Even if it gets farther away, I can't stop, even dark shadows only exist with light. I go through that too, but when things are hard, I look at the sky. It can't always be light, but only when darkness comes. Can it get brighter? And then it repeats. All right, so let's go ahead and have a listen. I'm gonna go ahead and watch the video from 4 years ago, but I will definitely still have a listen to the OT8 version as well.
날 기억나 걸음 말할 때는 연습해 우리 난 기억마처럼 이유식을 만들 듯 모든 세심하게 하나하나 다 신경써 챙겼었던 날 그 열정에 비례한다면 사람들의 반응은 불가능해 반응 없는 그 반응에 반응했다면 상처만 심하게 반응해 아마 이 곡도 없겠지 그저 잠시 목마르네요 그때의 설렘을 잊은 듯해 달리 말하면 전에 비해 꽤나 잊혀진 듯해 하다 보니 시간에 쫓겨서 이것에 진 듯해 진득기 마냥 붙어있기엔 지독해 끝이란 존재 압박감에도 내 꿈은 주체 못해 내 압박감에도 내 열정이 손전등이 되어 앞을 밝혀 아홉이 모이면 등대가 돼 상황이 바뀌어
다시 감아버리지 말라고 빛이 비춘 곳에 그림자가 서 있으니 돌아보면 그곳에 밝은 빛이 너를 기다릴 거야 yeah. Am I doing right or not 그땐 솔직하게 불안했었었는데 지금 마음을 비춰주는 많은 꽃들이기에 확실하지 않아 One for the fame, one for the game 언제라도 좋으니 그들처럼 One for the way I'm gonna take 어디라도 이 노래 흥얼거려 멀어도 멀어져 버린다 해도 난 멈추지 못해 어두워 보이는 그림자도 빛이 있어야 존재 우린 하나같이 같은 빛만 보고 달려온 거야 음악이랑 춤 하나로 통한 단순한 내 운명의 후회야 후회하지 않아 조금 지쳤더라도 치킨 먹으면서 웃는 게 즐거울 뿐이야 흙과 백이 대비한 세상을 따라가 like crosswalk 그럴 수밖에 없는 일상을 살아가는 또맘 편히 그냥 웃자 맘 편히 단순함 쉽게 생각해 그냥 열심히 할 뿐이야 hey, we never give up yeah, yeah. we never give up yeah. We never give up, yeah, 절대 포기 안 해. Oh, I believe my family 우리에게 빛을 비추니 다 이겨낼 수 있어 그림자 겨울이 삼켜도 포기 안
I wake up the 깊은 dreams fade away 숨쉬겠어 내 머리 답답해지네 똑같은 행동을 계속 replay 시간 지나가도 느껴질 수 없네 내 머릿속에 colorless voices stepping in 내 마음속에 hopeless choices I know I can't succeed if I feel like this live like this gotta feel pain like this yeah
One for the fame, one for the game 언제라도 좋으니 그들처럼 One for the way I'm gonna take 어디라도 이 노래 흥얼거려 멀어도 멀어져 버린다 해도 난 멈추지 못해 어두워 보이는 그림자도 빛이 있어야 존재 나도 그럴 때 있어 힘들고 지칠 땐 하늘을 바라봐 항상 빛날 수는 없지만 어둠이 있어야 더 빛날 수가 있어 그러니까 다시 생각해봐 안돼 달려왔던 길을 돌아봐 못해 어느새 이만큼 왔잖아 포기하긴 너무 아깝잖아 힘든 시간은 다 지나가는 거야 걱정 따윈 모두 접어 저 하늘로 날려 fly One for the fame, one for the game 언제라도 좋으니 그들처럼 One for the way I'm gonna take 어디라도 이 노래 흥얼거려 멀어도 멀어져 버린다 해도 난 멈추지 못해 어두워 보이는 그림자도 빛이 있어야 존재 One for the fame, one for the game 언제라도 좋으니 그들처럼 One for the way I'm gonna take 어디라도 이 노래 흥얼거려 멀어도 못해 어두워 보이는 그림자도 빛이 있어야 존재.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's just talking about how they are behind the light. I kind of feel like off stage, behind the cameras, you know, off stage when the cameras are off, that kind of thing. Okay, so let's move on to mixtape number 3, which is For You. Let's do it. Sometimes I think if I can do well, the moment when I gave it a shot as much as possible, and when I accomplished, I exist in between. Shall I make efforts? Don't worry, the way you've run is just a process for you. Flowers too. Have the process, not the moment in bloom. That's more beautiful. So basically, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. The real-time spirit in mind, it's only natural that you're confused. It's a process to make good results. You've taken so many tests, this is not different. It determines your life. This is an exaggeration, so don't worry, you're doing fine. We're still young, I don't think it's the last one. We suffered in the past, but we cheered ourselves up again. You endured the hardships and adversity. Keep believing in yourself. Yeah, I know, we know, you can do it well. Don't give up. You've done so well. What are you worrying about? Believe in yourself. Blessings wait for you, You must have suffered a lot, living as you tried to be awake. Time must have passed a lot. It's on your face. You lost and won in the battle, with the numbers for 4,380 days. Get out of the room that locked you all night. You really did a good job. Let's only walk on the flowery path. So basically, life is hard, but you're doing a good job. Keep going. I've run without a break in the repeated tension. I chose a path that's not easy. To make flowers bloom, they have to go through the winter. I hope I can see the fruits of the flowers. I'm nervous and afraid. Solve the problems on time and watch the time. Tick-tock, time is still left. Ring, ring, it's ended, but I have many worries. Just please stop asking how I did it. Leave my business. Because my markings on my papers tell me that I'm really useless. But again, I'm just getting started. There's always other ways. Gotta fill up my story. This is my buffet. That went from like sounding encouraging to like, oh, but I'm nervous and afraid. I have so many problems. Time is still going up, but now time is up and I still have so many worries and haven't done very well. So stop asking how I'm doing. It's my business. Leave me alone. I'm useless, but I'm just getting started, you know? I don't know. That went from being like, yeah, we can do it. Or it went from telling you that you can do a really good job to saying, but I suck. Sorry again, I'm tired. Yeah, I know, we know, you can do it well. Don't give up. You've done so well. What are you worrying about? Believe in yourself. Blessings wait for you, I don't know the feelings yet. Somehow I think I know the feelings. It's okay, you can do well. The word gives me a lot of energy. The last rite of passage before folding the young wings. The footsteps I've left, where will they go? I think the records for my days become the foundation for my future. It ain't over, it ain't over, it ain't over. What are you worrying about? Believe in yourself. Blessings wait for you. All right.
오늘도 어김없이 독서실로 향하는 발걸음 가렵지만은 않아 또다시 시작된 지루한 시간들에 힘이 빠지고 쉽게 반복이 돼 가끔은 말해 이런 생각들을 잘 할 수 있을까 최대한 부딪혔던 순간 이뤘던 순간 그 사이에 공존을 노력해볼까 걱정하지 마 이때까지 달려온 길 그저 널 위한 과정이야 꽃도 있잖아 만개한 순간 아닌 과정 그게 더 아름다운 게 실시간의 정신 마음 심란한 게 당연마다 좋은 결과 보기 위한 하나의 과정이야 여태껏 많은 시험 겪었잖아 다름없어 인생이 달렸다 소리는 과장이야 그러니 걱정 마라 충분히 잘하고 있어 우린 아직 어려 그게 마지막이겠어 예전에 아픔 겪은 우리도 다시 힘냈어 고생 깨고 행길 다 버텨온 너를 믿어 계속 I know we know 너라면 잘할 수 있다는 걸 에이, 포기하지 마라 oh no 여기까지 잘 버텨왔는데 뭐가 걱정이야 너를 믿어 Blessings wait for you 많이 힘들었지 그동안 졸린 잠을 참아가며 살어 시간이 많이도 지났나 봐 너의 표정에서 드러났어 4,380일 동안 숫자들과의 싸움에서 지고 이기고 막 밤새 너를 가졌던 방안을 뛰쳐나와 진짜로 수고했다 이제 꽃길만 걷자 쉴 틈 없이 달려와 반복되는 긴장 속에 쉽지 않은 길을 선택했던 나 yeah. 꽃이 피려면 겨울이 지나가야 돼 꽃에 피는 열매를 보았으면 해
긴장 마음 끌리고 겁이 나 늦지 않게 문제 풀고 시간 봐 틱탁 시간 지나가도 남았어 땡땡 끝났지만 걱정 많아져 Just please stop asking how I did it leave my business cause my markings on my papers tell me that I'm really useless But again I'm just getting started there's always other ways Gotta fill out my story this is my buffet
Yeah I know we know 너라면 잘할 수 있다는 걸 yeah 포기하지 말어 oh no 여기까지 잘 버텨왔는데 뭐가 걱정이야 너를 믿어 Blessings wait for you 잘 모르지만 왠지 모르지만 알 것 같아 그 감정 괜찮아 너는 충분히 잘할 수 있어 이 말 한마디가 큰 힘이 되더라 어린 날개를 접기 전 마지막 통과 의뢰 그동안 남겨왔던 발자국들은 어딜 향하게 되는 걸까 하루를 위한 기록들은 앞으로 나갈 밑거름이 되었을 거야 It ain't over It ain't over It ain't over 뭐가 걱정이야 너를 믿어 Blessings wait for you
Both of these songs, I realized I didn't actually talk about the first song, about my thoughts on them. Both of these songs are just so like relaxing and just so like, so I've like almost fallen asleep in both of the songs. But again, in the best way. They're very comforting. I think so far I think Behind the Light is the one I prefer. But yeah, let's move on to mixtape number 4. Last one, Broken Compass. Hundreds of different paths, always without a solution. Confuses me with the unlimited extent. Read others' feelings by tilting my head not to look different, for fear of blushing if I take the wrong path. At some point, music started to intervene in my path and control me. I picked a new path and did as I want. When I failed, I stood up again. To those who thought I gave up, I stick out my tongue. Without knowing where the treasure island is, lots of reefs during the long voyage in the open sea, I find my dream with a compass. Without comparing to others, I'm getting closer to my dream. When I'm asked where I want to head for, I don't have the answer. Aimless sailing. I should stop wandering. When the doubtful needle of my compass turns round and round, whether it's against its will, it follows the sense of direction of others. When others follow that, I won't. Even if they call me a clown, even if my compass looks broken to them, I move at my own will, a real-life Jack Sparrow. This spot where I'm floating has never been visited anyone by sailing on the deep and dark ocean. I was afraid because it was the first time. When others drift away, we'll go against the current, sailors wandering the ocean, hoping to be a captain. Music is the ocean. I'm not lonely even if others turn away from me. As long as I stay with my heart, I lean on the broken compass. So basically this sounds like going your own path and not letting others' doubtful words keep you from following your own path. I'm floating under the moon in the dark night with the stars and the moon show me. Will the stars and the moon show me? Where's my sailing heading for? Don't I have confidence of an exclamation mark rather than a question mark? Pull yourself together, don't give up. Where you're heading for is right. Whatever it is, trust your choice and just follow it. You can do it, I believe you, and trust you forever. Keep looking up to the sky. I be dreaming high up in the sky. Without direction, follow the wind comfortably. Trust us and go into the clouds, just gotta fly. Sail across the world, this is our time. Stray kids stay or none. We're gonna cross the finish line. No stopping time when all we see are goals in our sights. No turning back, push forward, rise above the light. This spot where I'm floating has never been visited anyone by sailing on the deep and dark ocean. I was afraid because it was the first time. When others drift away, we'll go against the current, sailors wandering the ocean, hoping to be a captain. Music is the ocean. I'm not lonely even if others turn away from me. As long as I stay with my heart, I lean on the broken compass. I often walk alone the empty ocean and desert looking for a road, got no place to go, like I can't see anything. It's been a year and it's true now. Call me captain, I'll do it for my crew now. 2018, that's when I started. My precious team is my compass. So am I to assume that originally that was done by Bang Chen? Even if other ships are busy moving, only with my compass on my hand, in this wide ocean endlessly unfolding, I'm getting closer to the goal slowly. There are lots of things I can see, only here don't regret. Yes, only if I endure, I can see everything I dreamed. When others drift away, we'll go against the current, sailors wandering the ocean, hoping to be a captain. Music is the ocean. I'm not lonely even if others turn away from me. As long as I stay with my heart, I lean on the broken compass. I feel like you can tell when it's a Three Racha song because those always have a lot more lyrics. And I definitely notice that when I go to read the lyrics. When it's a song that's for all of them, it a lot of times has a lot of repeating lyrics, and then it a lot of times will have parts where it's like, oh yeah, what, turn it up, hey, whoa. But I feel like Three Racha songs, or songs done by the rappers, it's like filled with, there's no like filler words. So anyways, let's go ahead and listen to this one. Okay, so it looks like there was a street version video for this one. Let's do it. Yeah, so this song is from like 5 years ago originally. Oh, and it looks like they did this street version when they were in Australia.
몇백 갈래로 나눠진 길은 항상 답 없지 모한적인 범위로 날 당황시켜놓지 남들과 달라질까 갸우뚱거리며 눈치 봐 혹여내 길이 틀리면 괜히 얼굴 붉힐까 언제부터 막은 내 길에 개입해 날 맘대로 움직여 또 갈 길을 정하고 행동도 다 지 맘대로 하다 실패하면 다시 일어났지 난 포기한 줄 알았던 사람들에게 현에 밀고 매로 보물섬이 어딘지도 모른 채 기당에 많은 암초망망대 집안 하나로 내 꿈을 찾아 남과 비교하지 않고 꿈에 다가가 넌 어딜 향해 갈래 주변의 물음 답을 몰라 목적 없는 항해 이젠 그만 애매야 해 자신의 나침반에 반신반에 바늘임하고 돌아갈 때 억지로든 날이든 간에 다른 이의 방향감에 따라가네 남들이 다 따라갈 때 난 안 갈래 따따라라 한다 해도 나의 나침반이 그들 눈에 고장 안 보여도 내 의지대로 움직이네 연식판 잭스페로
I'm sorry, I just keep going back. Okay, here he's like included, but I feel like here Seungmin looks like a third wheel. Seungmin looks like he's completely third wheeling, or like that one that's always like cut off in the picture. In the pictures, it's like Felix and Changbin are like, yeah, and then Seungmin's just over there like, I'm here too. Okay, let's go. There we go. They're off by themselves again.
어두운 밤 달 밑에 떠있는 나 저 별과 달이 보여주려나 나의 항 대체 어딜 향하냐 물음표 대신 느낌표의 확신 정신 차려 포기 말어 네가 향하는 것 그래 맞아 그것이 뭔든 네 선택 믿고 그냥 따라 해낼 거야 너 믿어 and trust you forever
쉼없이 오는 heavy waves 들려도 멈추지 마내 길은 나가 흔들릴 순 있어도 난 결코 부서지진 않아
하늘 위로 계속 쳐다봐 I be dreaming high up in the sky 방향 없이 마음 편히 바람 따라가 우리 믿고 구름 속을 just gotta fly Sail across the world, this is our time Strike is 909, we're gonna cross the finish line Let's stop in time when all we see our goals in our sights No turning back, push forward, rise above the line 내가 떠 있는 이곳은 그 누구도 항의한 적이 없었대 깊고 어두운 바다 위 처음 비었어 두려웠지만 떠도는 선원 성장이 되는 게 소원 음악이란 바다 흔들이 외면해도 외롭지 않아 As long as I stay with my heart 괜찮은 나침반을 의지해 가게 너 혼자 걸어다닐 때가 많아 텅 비어있는 바다랑 사막 Looking for a road, got no place to go like 난 아무것도 보이지 않아 It's been a year and it's true now. Call me captain, I do it for my crew now. 2018 그때가 시작. 내게 소중한 내 팀은 내 나치반.
선배들이 움직여도 손에 놓여진 나치반 하나로 끝없이 펼쳐진 넓은 이 바다 속에 천천히 조금씩 목표를 향해 갈게. 오직 여기서만 볼 수 있는 게 많아 후회하지 마. 그래 버텨야만 꿈꾸던 것들 다 볼 수 있어. 다 떠내려갈 때 우리 거슬러 갈래. 바다 위 떠도는 선원 선장이 되는 게 소원. 음악이란 바다 남들이 외면해도 외롭지 않아. As long as I stay with my heart 고장난 나침반을 이지어가.
Okay, I think that one was my favorite. All of these are a lot more chill than I expected them to be. I think they're great. I really like them a lot, and I loved that video. Let me know which one's your favorite. I think that some people have said as much and have answered this question in other videos, but just so we have them all in the same place. Let me know down in the comments which one of these is your favorite for you, Broken Compass or Behind the Light. Behind the Light or Behind the Lights? Behind the Light. And if there are any performances of these songs that I can see or watch, I would love to know that as well. So yeah, I guess that is it for The Road Not Taken. I have not, guys, y'all almost let me forget. The Road Not Taken. The Road to El Dorado. That was the first thing that came up. El Dorado, El Dorado, El Dorado. We'll just do the lyrics video. Let's go. Ooh, Finnish. I don't need the subtitles, but Finnish. I have never actually seen the Finnish language, so that's fun.
나침반 믿고 남겨로 가지만 늘 익숙한 장면 밟힌 적도 없는 길로 나아가 대로 말고 내 방식대로 더 이상 앞이 안 보여도 I step out 겁없이 날 던져 뛰쳐나가 후회 없이 달려가 막막해도 I will never stop. 막막해도 I will never stop.
I liked that a lot. Yeah, the first part of that, what came to mind was that, y'all know that song from the 90s? Right here, right now, right here, right now.
Right here, right now, right here, right now.
It just came to mind. You know, and a funny story about that song. I don't know if it's actually funny, but that song was in a movie called The Skulls with Joshua Jackson. If you've not seen that movie, go watch that movie. It's like a college secret society like thriller movie. It also has Paul Walker in it. Gosh, I used to love Paul Walker so much. But that movie, I remember it was this scene of like him running down the street being chased by a car. And that song was in was in that movie, and I loved that song so much, and I wanted to look for it and see what it was. My dumb self, I could not figure out what the name of the song was. This was before YouTube, so you couldn't just like put stuff into YouTube and hear it. It was obviously before Spotify and stuff like that. And so I was looking for the song and I was like, what is that song? What's that song called? I don't know what the song is. I don't know any lyrics from the song. The only lyrics that are in the song is the name of the song. Like literally the only lyrics in that song are right here, right now. And guess what the song is called? Right here, right now. And my dumb butt could not figure that out. But to be fair, it wasn't super, it's not super obvious that that's what's being said, okay? I thought it was just like, knock here, knock now, knock here, knock now. I loved it so much. I had that issue with Bittersweet Symphony. No, yeah, I had that issue with Bittersweet Symphony too. It was in the movie Cruel Intentions. I get a lot of my songs from movies and TV shows. Okay. So I am now speaking nonsense, so we are going to end this. I loved Road Not Taken, actually quite a bit. Made some decisions that were unexpected with the production, and yeah, I loved it. So, and I agree, I kind of agree with this first comment. We need a full version. I agree. I could definitely have used a lot more of that song. That is it for today's video, and that is it for Clay to Yellowwood over here on YouTube, and actually maybe over on Patreon as well, since I basically did all of the songs on the album. So we're not gonna have an album review over on Patreon since we've done everything. I really liked this album. It's not, I don't think it's one of my favorites, but I have really enjoyed it. And I think my favorite song off of this album is either Broken Compass or TMT. Let me know, what is your favorite song on this album? What is your favorite mixtape on this album? Subscribe, like, turn your notifications on, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye y'all.